Our next speaker is Raj Goyal. Raj is a two-term congressman, Kansas representative from the 87th district in Kansas, which covers pretty much East Wichita. Who's here from East Wichita? Do you guys know Raj? Yeah. All right. He's a great guy. Raj has been coming to Boise State for a number of years, speaking usually at the town hall on Tuesday night, which you guys will experience this Tuesday. But tonight this year we asked him to come specifically to give a speech through the entire state rather than the three smaller town halls. There's a couple of things that are kind of interesting about Raj. One, he is the chair of the Veterans Affairs Committee in the legislature, and the author of the Fred Phelps law to end outrageous demonstration at military funerals. He's also, with his wife Monica, is the proud father of 6-month-old Anna. So if you think you're not going to get any sleep this week, imagine what it's like for Raj and Monica. So without any further ado, please welcome Raj Goyal.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And when you get done, just stay out here.
Stay over, okay. Good afternoon. I heard he trained you well. That was a very hearty welcome. It is a terrific honor for me to be here. As you mentioned, I'm Raj Goyal, state rep from Wichita. I was in the back, so I couldn't hear. How many folks are from Wichita? All right, there we go. A little round of applause for you guys. That's great. I'm very proud to be from Wichita, but more importantly, I think like all of us, I am proud to be a Kansan, and I think I am most happy to be here before you because I'm proud of all of you. You should all be proud of yourselves. This is an incredible honor to be selected for Boise State, and many of you may not realize, I'm sure your head is spinning right now. I understand you've only been here maybe less than a couple hours, and you're getting sort of inundated with all this information. I can assure you that you are in for an incredible treat this entire week. It will be something you remember for your entire life, and I can tell you that you are the cream of the crop to be selected for this program. And one thing you may not realize is that Boise State, Kansas is widely regarded as one of the best, if not the best, in the entire nation. So you are getting access and you have the great privilege to take part in a program that is nationally renowned as one of the best for young men like yourselves. Now I do have to ask, are there any parents left in the audience? Okay. Oh, yes, there you are. I'm sorry, I had tunnel vision there. I just want you to be assured. I know maybe a little you may be a little worried that you're dropping your boys off at college for a week. I can assure you, all the people in the yellow shirts will take good care of them, and they will have a lot of fun, but nothing across the line. And I know that you guys will have a fun time living in the dorms and having a great week here. I also do need to thank the American Legion. As you heard in the introduction, I am the ranking member of the Veterans Committee in the Kansas State House, and in that capacity I have the great honor to work with our veteran service organizations, in particular the American Legion, and I think we should all give the American Legion a round of applause for everything they do for our friends. Thank you, and I also do need to mention you'll be hearing from my great friend Thane Chastain, who helps run this program, and also one of the people who works with me, John Mader, and they have been instrumental in me participating every year, and so I wanted to thank them for bringing me back, and oh good, and look, they bring water right on cue. Thank you, Thane. That's right, and a nice Radio Kansas mug. I wanted to just talk to you briefly because I know that you're probably excited and you're a little bit nervous about are you going to have fun this week? What exactly is this program? Who are all these people all across the state? And I can tell you personally that one of the greatest aspects of being in the state legislature, aside from public service and having important political battles, but most importantly making good public policy for our state that we all love, is the fact that I get to know people from all over the state of Kansas. Because when you're from Wichita or Johnson County or Fort Scott or wherever you're from Western Kansas, from Dodge, from Liberal, wherever you're from, you're in your own little world out there in your high school, and you don't realize that this great state of Kansas has this incredible diversity of not only ethnicity and race, but socioeconomic background. Some of you come from rural the rural part of the state, and you grew up on a farm. Some of you have probably never seen a farm, and you've come actually only, you live in a city or even an urban area. Many of you are probably from suburban areas. But one of the greatest things about this program is that you're going to meet people from all over the state, and that they together weave this great tapestry that is the state of Kansas. And the underlying theme, in my view, if I might humbly suggest, of Boys State, and I think it's frankly the underlying theme for many of us of what we do in public life, is just that. It's public service. Now, how many of you have ever, be honest, don't think that you're going to be, don't be bashful here. How many of you have thought about running for office before? Raise your hand if you have. Wow, that's great. That's great. Now, you realize there's only one president at a time, so you guys got to start fighting now. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's an incredible response. How many of you so far in your life have either worked on a campaign or done something for a political campaign or enterprise? Again, a great amount. I'm not surprised at all, because you obviously have an interest in public service, which is why you self-selected yourself to want to participate in this program, and it's why, of course, your school selected you to be part of this program. But what I would say is that Boys State, the legislature, anybody who's in public life, it really comes down to public service. And for those of you who have expressed an interest in running for office at some point, I guarantee you, some of you, once you get a little older and you get into college and you get out in the working world, you're going to say, that is absolutely for the birds. There is no way that I would go through what it takes to run for office. And some of you right now who think not in a million years would you actually have the audacity to put your name on the ballot and campaign, I guarantee you one of you will actually do that, because you're going to feel a call to service, and you're going to realize that at that time in your life it's something that you need to do and should do. But the most important thing that I would say is to take that passion for public service and get involved. And it does not matter in what capacity. There's only a few of us who are crazy enough and put our families and subject ourselves to the somewhat crazy process at times of running for office. And I guarantee you, if you ever run for office, having a newborn baby and having your first child while you're running for Congress is a whole new level of whole new level of commitment. I'm of course happy and proud to do it, but I can tell you that the most important thing you can do is get involved. And this week, you're going to have thrown at you opportunity after opportunity. You're going to be asked to run for office. You're going to be going to meetings. You're going to be putting out newspapers. It's an amazing program they have here. And what I would tell you is to please get involved this week, because this week is, of course, a simulation. Nothing here is actually, this is all a model, a microcosm of what's going to happen later in life. But it's a very important training ground, and it's very important for you to develop these passions and these interests and whatever you think can actually make you tick and make you fulfill that commitment to public service.